Yo, it's cold. Summertime is not around the corner. Not today. Not yet. It is cold and breezy. Good thing the sun is out. Man, I gotta go stand in the sun. Lord have mercy. All right, let's get it. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ooh. It is cold for sure, for sure, for sure. Oh, yes. Gotta get in the sun. Gotta get in the sun. Call me Jay. Salute. Salute, 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 salute. Whew, Lord. For a second, I thought the spring was breaking in. Nope. Nope. B.I.G. Joe Blast, what's going on? Call me Jay, what up? I thought the spring was breaking through. Nope. No such thing. It is cold. Almost feel like I should have brought my gloves out here. Golly. Rude. Salute. What up? What up? Shabu. Yo, what up? What up? Oh, yeah. Monogamous. Good morning. How's everything on your end? Big bro. Everything's pretty good, man. Everything's pretty good. Woke up this morning grateful. I had leg day yesterday. Grateful for a good workout. I did drop sets. I did drop set squats yesterday, bro. Crazy. Drop set. But I mean, it wasn't too crazy because it was 225 and then 225 to 135. No, 225 to 185 to 135. That was the drop set sequence. And I did like 2 sets of those. So yeah, that was I feel it right now. But you know, like I said, I'm grateful, man. Grateful. Woke up this morning. Grateful to still have a place to lay my head. Now I'm on live with y'all, taking this walk, breathing this fresh air. It's good. It's good, man. It's good. It's good life right now. Monogamous. Ruben Silver says, nice place for a good run. Yeah. Evelyn says, walking through the woods is so therapeutic. Yep. Ruben Silver said, best place for training. Whew. Yo, I didn't know it was going to be so cold this morning. Lord have mercy. Whew. Man, I'm ready to go home. I am ready to go home. Monago said, that's what's up, Miles. You're sticking to consistency. You preach and follow, respected. I'm currently giving my students this heavy math game. I'm grateful that God woke me up today. Facts. Get that math game. Whew. Math is important to the understanding. Man, I'm ready to turn around and go home where it's warm and comfortable. Ooh. It's the look. It's I know yeah. I know I keep talking about how cold it is, but it's just like it's just deceptively cold because you look outside and it looks sunny, like it looked like a sunny day, but you come out here and it's like it's frigid. Like my face is freezing right now, bro. Like I can't understand it. I thought the spring was coming in. Nope, the spring is not ready yet. Whew. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Just gotta keep moving to get warm. Excuse me. But y'all know what it is. It's Tuesday. Put a question in the chat. Put a question in the chat. If y'all wanna put a question in the chat, y'all wanna chop up some game, man, whatever y'all wanna talk about, please chill with the personal questions. Whew. Anonymous says that's that chilly East Coast weather. Yep. Excuse me. Morning. Ooh. Ooh. Put a question in the chat, guys. If y'all want to chop up some game, ask a question about life, love, money, work. I just did some more juicing last night. I made, I think I made about 12 or 16. No, more like 12. 12? No, 6, 12. Yeah, 12. 6 by 6 is 12. Or 14. Nah, it was more like 14. 14 bottles of fresh pressed juice. Jan Joe says, question, do you think race plays a factor at the dating game since you don't date other than black? Jan Joe, I never said that I don't date black, that I don't date other than black. I never said that. So please correct your understanding. My preference, my overall preference is black, but I've dated many different types of women. But do I think it plays a? No, I think it just has to do with your. If you're being honest, if people are being honest with themselves, I think it has everything to do with your preference and what you're compatible with. Now, I mean, it's just natural that if you're born in a certain culture, you'll end up finding a certain culture attractive because a lot of it has to do with our upbringing. A lot of it has to do with our family. You know, if you're close with people in your family, you're gonna look for people. You know, you're gonna look for pieces of yourself inside a person that you find attractive. So it's just natural. But I don't think it plays that much of a role. You know, I was born black. I was raised by black. I see black. I love black culture. And so my overall preference is black. But I don't think it's like a prejudice thing. Good morning. Or like a racist thing or a colorist thing. It's just what I like. You know, like I love the smell of a black woman with cocoa butter or shea butter. Cocoa butter and shea butter, white people don't use that shit. A lot of Spanish chicks don't use that shit. Asian chicks don't use that shit. I love that smell on a woman. You get what I'm saying? So I end up fucking with black women. So it's a lot of times that we mistake race for culture. It's really a cultural thing when we break it down. So I don't think race necessarily plays a part. I think it's more culture because we gravitate to what we relate to. That's why I told you guys on the live the other day, you got to find yourself in the woman before you find yourself in the woman. Meaning that you got to see parts of who you are inside the person before you can relate and have sex and get together and all that other shit. Null says, bro, like he recording one of those skinwalker videos. Okay. Charisma strategies, LOL. Null says, like Dendell said, it's the cultural differences. But yeah, I think it has to do with culture. I don't think it's race as much. Now you have a lot of people out there that let social narratives affect their decision making, right? So they'll think a certain way because they allow themselves to be conditioned. But if you're like, that's why I prefaced it by saying, if you're being honest with yourself, meaning that if you are really in tune with who you are, and you're not just taking social narratives as a guiding point or as a reference point, you're actually taking your own identity as a reference point. If you're being honest with yourself, then it's going to end up being culture. And if you grew up in a Latino community, you're gonna fuck with Latinas. If you grew up in the Asian community, you're gonna fuck with the Asians. If you grew up in a black community, you're gonna fuck with black chicks, for the most part. But like I said, anybody could get it. Anybody could get it. I could date. I've dated different types of women. I've had sex with different types of women. I've been in relationships with different types of women. You see what I'm saying? So anybody could get it. But my overall preference, of course, is black, because that's what my culture demands. Bert Tongermer says you need to focus. It's blurry. Nah, nigga, I think it might be your phone. My shit, I'm looking at my shit right now. It's not blurry. It's your phone or your internet connection, bro. Brandon F., I've made progress in writing my book, but I'm still hesitant to write at times. How do I just go with my gut and write? Excuse me. Like you said, just go with your gut and write. Look at it this way. If you don't do it, it's never gonna get done. So that's the answer to your fucking question, bro. If you don't do it, it's not gonna get done. Cause ain't nobody gonna come do it for you. Unless you're gonna ask some type of AI to make the book for you. And if that's the case, if you're so fucking hesitant and scared, then ask the AI to, hey, write a book that everybody's gonna like so I don't have to worry about it. Go do that. Maybe that's the answer to your question. But other than that, if you're gonna write it yourself, like you said, just go with your gut and write. Because ain't nobody else gonna fucking do it for you. Brandon says self-doubt. PA said on the track, Miles, thank you for everything you do. You're welcome. Bertongama says all other lives are clear. Bertongama, I'm not arguing with you, bro. My shit is clear, so please don't come over here and tell me my shit blurry when I'm looking at it and it's clear. I'm not arguing with you, bro. We could leave it right there. Charisma Strategies says then the self-doubt needs to be worked on. Being a man is about problem solving your issues, bro. Bro, God, all of you guys who are artists, if you are so fucking self-conscious about people's opinions, then you really shouldn't be a fucking artist. You should not. Stop it. If y'all motherfuckers is so fucking hesitant, self-conscious, or scared about what other people gonna say once you express yourself artistically, then you're not really a fucking artist. You're not really an artist. That means you're not ready. That means you pussy. That means you scared. That means you're, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with the human mind. No matter how you slice it, there's really only two things going on. Ones and zeros. Fear and love. Positive and negative. Plus or minus. There's only two things going on. So what's going on? When you're hesitant, you're saying that your artistic expression means less than people's opinion. That's what you're saying. If you're fucking afraid, you think if I was afraid, I would be out here doing lives for y'all niggas? Because I'd be sitting there worried, oh my God, I wonder, they might ask a question that I might not have the answer to, and that's gonna make me look stupid, and I shouldn't come on the live this morning because I'm afraid and I'm hesitant and I'm scared. Fuck out of here. I know who I am and I know what I do, and I have supreme confidence in that shit. So I'll come out here and I do it. If you're afraid of what people gonna say, take your punk ass home, put the pen down, burn the book, burn whatever you got written so far, just burn it and take your ass and go work in a factory and shut the fuck up. I swear. Y'all niggas be on this, well, my art and I'm not sure and I'm hesitant. Shut the fuck up. If you're hesitant about your own artistic expression, burn it all down, go work in a fucking factory or in a cubicle somewhere and shut the fuck up. Because it's only art when you do it and put it out. Everything else is just you being a pussy. It's only art when you do it and put it out. Because as an artist, you have to be courageous. You have to be brave enough to deal with people's opinion. That's the whole thing. You have to be ready to deal with people's opinions. Exactly. That's what I said. See, even the dog is calling you a hesitant punk ass, weak ass. I know sometimes artists can be sensitive, but bro, the whole beauty of artistic expression is to do it, put it out, and see what happens. That's it. Talking about you hesitant. If you hesitant and you scared, take your punk ass and go work in a factory. Because again, it's only two things going on. It's either your desire to express yourself artistically is gonna win, or your fear of criticism. Two things. Either you're gonna bet on yourself or you're gonna bet on what other people think. That's it. There's nothing else to consider. It's just two things going on. So either you love what you do and your artistic expression is the most important thing to you, or other people's opinions is the most important thing to you. And if other people's opinion is the most important thing to you, then burn it down. Put the pen down. Put the fucking paintbrush down. Put the mic down. Leave the studio. Go work in a fucking factory or a cubicle for the rest of your life and do not express yourself artistically anywhere. Don't do it. Monogamous player says, Miles, I can vouch for everything you say. It's nothing like bonding with a woman that truly knows you. For example, when my chick goes grocery shopping, she know exactly what I want. Charisma said exactly. Monogamous player says, and that's a beautiful thing when you see you in a woman where y'all relate naturally as a couple / team. Charisma strategy says art is about self-expression, so you need to just do it. There's no excuse. Exactly. Charisma strategy said totally agree. Vasily said, what's good, OG? Happy Tuesday. Yes, sir. Charisma strategy says if you're hesitant, you're not ready yet. Exactly. Don't nobody want no art from a weak artist who don't fucking believe in himself. Don't nobody want no art from a motherfucker who don't believe in himself. Why the fuck you think rappers are so arrogant and they sound so arrogant and conceited? Because they believe in their art. They believe in the words that they write, nigga. All you motherfuckers who love to believe in fear, just put it down, bro. Put it down. Nobody wants to hear from a, because here's the thing with artistic expression. People go to observe and receive art because they want to hear the possibility of another person being able to express themselves. But if you're expressing fear, and if you're dealing with fear, then there's no use for your artistic expression. Morning. There's no use for it. Because artistic expression is all about possibility. You have a blank canvas, and you never know what's gonna come out on that blank canvas. It could be the world's most critically acclaimed piece of art, or it could be a piece of shit. Who knows? But the beauty is the attempt. Do you understand? The beauty is the ability to say, look at yourself and say, look, I have an idea inside me and I want to get it out. And it has to come out. And I don't care what people say, I'm gonna let it come out. And then you put it out on the canvas. And then whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. You don't even have to like it. You don't even have to fucking like it. You might do something and you might not like it. But the bottom line is it's out. It's not stuck inside your fucking brain anymore. That's the beauty of it. And people come to see art, to see different possibilities, to see other people expressing themselves and to say, wow, I never thought of that. That's a brand new idea and I've experienced it. And whether it's good or bad, it's a brand new idea that I've experienced. And that's the beautiful part of it. Now, whether or not we get into our opinions of it, that's a whole other story. And nobody gives a fuck necessarily because opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But the thing is that you did it. You accomplished something. Shabu, 100% motion. Jan Joe says, so you say you have haters in our lives. How do you deal with them? You don't. You don't. You don't deal with the lovers either. You deal with yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. You don't deal with the lovers. You don't deal with the haters. You focus on yourself. And whatever happens concerning other people happens. Focus on yourself. Live a life of abundance. And then whoever is close to you, whoever deserves to be close to you will benefit from that abundance. Other than that, that's it. That's all you can do. Because the people that don't like you, you can't force them to like you. And you would be an idiot trying to waste your time to try to make them like you. And the people that fuck with you, they're going to fuck with you. And if you are living a life of abundance, then they'll benefit from that. And that's it. Just focus on yourself. You don't need to focus on the haters and you don't need to focus on the lovers. Because unless you love yourself, the people that love you don't fucking matter. I don't deal with haters and I don't deal with lovers. I deal with me. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Brandon says, how do I stop being depressed? You start by being grateful. Start by focusing on the simple things about your life that you take for granted every day. Like the fact that you're breathing, the fact that you even have a phone that you could even ask that fucking question on the internet right now. There's so many things for you to be thankful for. Just focus on those things. And if that fails, then go out and try to help somebody. Go volunteer. Go do something for other people. Because you're too focused on yourself. You're too focused on yourself. And you're focused on yourself in a negative way. So either learn to be grateful or learn how to be useful to somebody else. And get out your own brain. Get out your own head. Because a lot of depression is really just hyper overthinking. A lot of depression is just super hype overthinking and negative creativity. Because what you do is, and I put it on my Instagram. It's a misuse of your creativity, because all you're really doing is you continue to create negative scenarios in your brain and you're letting that affect you. Start thinking positively and then go out and become useful to other people. Go volunteer at the soup kitchen and you'll see how good you really have it. When you serve soup to these homeless folks and shit, you see these motherfuckers ain't got no shoes, these motherfuckers are dirty and shit, you'll realize how good your life is, and you more than likely you won't be depressed anymore. But at the same time, I ain't no psychologist or psychiatrist. If you really have clinical depression, maybe you need to go talk to somebody or get medication or whatever the fuck it is. And another thing is, you're depressed because you keep telling yourself that you're depressed. Watch your words, watch your thoughts. Because your thoughts lead to words, your words lead to action, and your actions create your reality. So watch what you tell yourself. Brandon says, it's just a matter of expressing myself more. Heavy game, real king. You control everything that you're going through right now. Should we say thoughts on synchronicity? William Kahn says, watch a homeless man be excited over a bottle of water. Crack Blue said, one of the lessons that I've learned from Miles is to write down all of the things that you're grateful for. That helped me a lot. Tajutso says, agreed. Instrument Conductor says, there is still snow in the forest. Joe Villarreal says, are you strong? I see a lot of like fragmented statements in here. I just answer questions. So I answer questions or I respond to complete thoughts. But if you guys are just putting fragmented statements, then I don't, all I could do is read them. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about necessarily. Carter says, "What's this stream? You're just in the woods." Yeah, Carter, I'm just in the woods. But you could also ask questions in the chat if you're going through an issue or you got a problem with dating or masculinity or life in general, and you want to talk about it. But yeah, other than that, I'm just in the woods, bro. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Just walking through the woods. That's it. Jan Joe said, "What if the depression is from other people, like hating for no reason or being rude, not from self?" Then that makes it even worse. How the fuck are you letting somebody else's energy fuck with you? That clearly means that you're not focused on yourself. That's exactly what I just said. Exactly what I just said to the other cat who asked about people in his life who's haters. I don't give a fuck about what people think about me. What I think is the most important. That's it. What I think is the most important. So what am I going to focus on? I'm going to focus on what I think about me. And if there's something that I know that I need to fix, then I'm going to work on fixing it. Why? Because I'm focused on me. Just focus on that, bro. If you're going to focus on yourself, if you're going to take the time to focus on yourself, then focus on being grateful. And then from there, anything that you know you need to fix, focus on fixing it. Start working on it. And then after that, focus on being valuable to others. Like I said, go volunteer at a soup kitchen. Too many of you let other people's energy affect your shit. When whatever they think shouldn't matter as much as what you think. And truthfully, Jan Joe, that's an excuse. That's a very weak excuse, because now you're trying to play the victim. Now you're trying to say that the depression or the negative thoughts that you have is from others. How the fuck is a negative thought from somebody else when your brain is in your head? Your brain is in your head. So now you're just crying out for victimhood. You probably need to go talk to somebody, bro. You probably need to go talk to somebody, because I'm not going to talk to you all nice and kind like some people would. I'm going to tell you that you playing victim, that you being weak, that you probably behaving like a bitch ass nigga. That's what I'm going to tell you. And that might make you feel even worse. So don't come over here and ask me that weak shit, bro. And trying to blame other people for your problems, because I try to promote the idea of a masculine identity. A man with a strong masculine identity understands that everything in his life is up to him. So if it's something that he needs to fix, he's going to work on fixing it. He's not going to sit there and blame others for his fucking problems. Instrument conductor say, "You have paths all around. We have untouched ancient virgin forests in Siberia." Okay, that's what's up. Vasily says, "Man, I'm thankful for everything. Shit, I was thankful I got to eat some protein pancakes for breakfast this morning after a good workout. That's dope. There's less fortunate people who don't have access to that stuff." Exactly. And that's just one or two simple things to be thankful for, Vasily. But a lot of these other cats who playing victim and behaving in a weak fashion, they trying to blame other people for their fucking problems instead of being grateful for their own life and taking shit in a positive way. Brandon said, "What would you buy first if you got reparations?" I don't believe in reparations. Fuck reparations. Whatever I buy next is whatever I bought off of my money. I don't believe in reparations. No, I don't even like making hypothetical. I won't even answer a hypothetical question about reparations. I think that's the dumbest fucking shit in the world. Null and Destroyed says, "Miles, how do you feel about Glorilla saying it's not masculine to get eggs in your seafood boil?" Yeah, I have nothing to respond about what anything a chick like Glorilla or Sukihana, Cardi B, any one of these. I don't care what none of these chicks are talking about at all. Carter says, "Do you own any pets like dog?" Nah, that's a personal question, Carter. Take it easy. I don't do personal questions. Can you get tuck in your own head even I'm think you're saying stuck in your own head. Even being grateful, you write, you see what you're grateful, but you go about your day must usually as same old. St. You see, here's a clear example of overthinking and a misuse of your creativity. Look at what you're doing. Instead of actually trying what I told you to do, as far as right, as instead of actually trying what was said, and actually trying it and actually writing down what the fuck you're thankful for, you would rather sit here and ask me a question that is you thinking up a negative scenario about what might happen if you actually try what I told you to do. This is why I know half of y'all motherfuckers who claim that you're depressed, you're really just a fucking overthinker. Because and what you do is you take the creativity, make negative scenarios. So now you're already showing that you have doubt about writing down what you're grateful for. You understand? So basically you basically trying to disrespect my idea on the low. You understand? This is overthinking. This is overthinking 101. Shut the fuck up and do what I told you to do. Write down what you're grateful for. Because your own mind is what got you to the depression in the first place. So that means you got to try something new. That means you got to do something you've never done before and stop overthinking it and creating negative scenarios about it. That's what keep y'all motherfuckers stuck. You talking about being stuck in your own head. That's exactly what you're doing. Just do what I told you to do. Do what Vasily said. Write down what the fuck you thankful for and keep it moving. Stop overthinking and stop creating negative scenarios. Cause that's what's gonna keep you stuck. Y'all niggas don't even like it's like your brains are playing tricks on you. You don't even see it. Jesus Christ. William Combs says, you can be grateful you can be grateful for your credit score. You damn right you can be grateful for your credit score. I know people who don't have no fucking credit. They can't get an apartment. They can't do shit. The kid inspired. Woods are claiming when you're bothered by others. The woods are calming when you're bothered by others. Village boy said, "Let me know. Let them know, Unc. Let them know, Unc. Facts." Kid inspired said, "Focus up." Village says, "Let them know." Joey of Acevedo says, "What a beautiful view." Yeah, this way. My bad. William Kime says, science has shown that walking in the woods surrounded by trees is great for your mental health. Yep. Anzar says, okay. I hope that's a positive thing in another language, Anzar, or Azar Sank. Ultimate, what's up, said, that's right. In my opinion, is what God says about me, and I take what he says about me to be the truth. ST says, never mind, you just answered it. Village Boy says, facts. Carter says, life is 10% what happens, 90% how you react. Facts. Real King, that's real facts, Carter. Instrument Conductor says, I'm also thinking about making a report like this when I go to Taiga, but I don't have internet there, so I have to post it all later. Okay. How did you get YouTube Live to work on a phone, on an iPhone 3GS? I don't know how to do that. That's a technical issue. You gotta Google that, I guess. Steve said, whoa, chill. Azar says, the Quran, Allah, be grateful, I will increase you. Ali Alhamdulillah, or Dulila. That's what's up. Steve says, let's enjoy the nature. William says, messy. Kaiman says, Kaiman says, wait, where you from? Instrument Conductor says, yeah, 6G in 2030. Ben, Steve said, perfect place for kayak fishing. Not today, it's cold as shit. William Kyle says, anytime I start overthinking, I go for a walk or work with horses. Fortunately, working with horses is my job. Talk about feeling grateful. Exactly. Vasily says, even the shit you wouldn't consider being grateful for, write it down. For example, you got head kicked in the face sparring last Monday and left a big ass mark on my eye, but thankfully it happened. There you go. Vasily said, because it taught me to keep my hands up. Exactly. That spot is nice. Vasily Combat says, sounds weird, but hopefully that makes sense. Yes, sir. All right, guys. I know my lips are ashy as shit because it's cold out here. But anyway, guys, that's about it, man. That's about it, man. For all my people who, if you actually depressed and nothing I said can help you, then go talk to somebody, man. But I'm a coach, okay? I'm a coach. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist. I'm not a psychiatrist, and I'm not necessarily a counselor. Okay, so if you really got problems, then go talk to somebody. But if you coming over here, I'm only going to tell you what the truth is, and I'm only going to try to get you to see a different perspective to help shift your mindset. But if it doesn't work, then you probably got to go talk to somebody. All right, because I'm not here to fucking coddle you or to make you feel better and to speak to you all soft and all this other shit. I'm a coach. Okay, I'm a coach. I'm here to tell you what you need to do to make it better so you could be a better player of this game of life. That's it. That's it. If you really got deep-seated problems, then go talk to somebody for real. All right. But other than that, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. I'm gonna finish up this walk on Instagram. So if you want to come over to Instagram, it's Miles in the game on Instagram, and I'll finish up the walk over there. All right. So y'all have a great day. Be good to yourself, and remember the truth is inside you. Peace.